Okay, welcome back to part 2 of our little triangle shapes for D2 through 15. As I worked my way through the entire pile of stuff that I had, I finally found the right sides that I had saved. And what happened was, as I was taking off the papers from showing you what I was doing, I covered my rights up with the throwaway papers. And I have a pretty big table, but that just kind of goes to show you, like, being organized and having everything in piles really does help. So you can see right now, so I have these boxes that I got from a different project that I'm keeping my piles in. So these are my lefts here. This is my pile of rights that I just granny stitched through and got most of those done, but I have a few left to show you so that I can walk you through that beginning step again for the right side, because again, I do know that that is what most people have problems with. So I want to make sure that you guys are getting that correct, because that's one of the most frustrating things to have happen and not be able to get that right. And I am just trying to make sure that my camera angle is good here. Okay, so we have our teal pieces, we have our cream pieces, and then I have, these are the 15. So these aren't quite as much of a triangle down here, they're more of a trapezoid, but it doesn't really matter, okay? So you're gonna make sure that you have the correct side for your sew sides. So our left ones, if we remember correctly, they went this direction with our sew side being here, okay? And so our trapezoid kind of pointed to our left. On our right, that trapezoid's gonna kind of point to the right. This is going to be our sew side here. And then on our creams, you can see we have sew side there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this guy, our number 1, and I'm gonna flip it over so that he is wrong side up. These are gonna stay right side up. I'm gonna take this paper off, okay? Now, I'm going to take my cream right side up, my teal wrong side up so that right sides end up together, and I am going to put them on the top. Now, you can see that I'm not overlapping much on this side. It was this side on the left ones, but we're mirror imaged now with our rights, okay? But our sew side is still the same. And then our D15 unit, or whatever unit it is on the right, is gonna come up here, and you can see my edge is lined up with that dotted line, and I'm gonna sew down here on this solid line so that I get that 1/4 inch seam allowance. Okay, let's do that again. So right side up, I'm just gonna take it and move it off of my pile. Wrong side up, and I have the sew sides on the same, pointing the same direction, so that all I'm doing is moving this across and matching up those sew sides. And then my template goes on the top like this, and you can see that I have teal all the way around. And this is where I'm saying, because this one doesn't come out to as much of a point, those that are cut off here are gonna work well for this one, but again, it doesn't matter. I didn't have a problem fitting any of them. Okay, let's go through it one more time. Cream right side up, teal wrong side up, matching those sew sides. Line 1 goes along. Okay, that way you've got the wrong side of your teal against that paper, and then this one's gonna flip up and be in this spot here. Okay, and that's going to be the same for all of your rights. It doesn't matter which number template you have, it's going to be the same. You're going to do it the same way for every single one, whether it is a 3 or a 15, does not matter one iota which one you have. Okay, so that's how we start the right sides. I hope that helps you. I'm going to add this one so that you can hopefully get both your left and your rights done and have a huge pile to save for later. Happy quilting.